Whitney, and I'm about to answer your questions on Twitter. You can ask me literally anything you want. You can even ask me how many chins I have. I think the answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. More hot content like that coming at you. Hi, Marvin. I love sports. Love it. But I find it very unfortunate that I can't root for my home football team, the Washington Redskins, because the name is offensive and racist. I think they should change it, but I know that would be expensive. So I'm pitching to change it to something where they could still preserve part of the name they already have. You know, just keep the skins part and maybe call them the Washington Foreskins. I'm not the only person that wants to see what that mascot would look like. All right. I was just asked if I could guest star on any television show. Which TV show would it be? The first thing that came to mind was The Handmaid's Tale, but I feel like even being on that show is probably traumatizing. I also look terrible in bonnets, so maybe not The Handmaid's Tale, unless you guys want me, in which case I'm available. My other one would be Schitt's Creek, which I'm obsessed with. I'm thinking like Moira's long-lost sister, who also wears a different wig in every scene. Come on. Okay, Sam Vispafato asks, what are your top favorite stand-up comedians of all time? Okay, this is not going to be in any order, but I would say George Carlin, Joan Rivers, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Adam Sandler, Mitch Hedberg, Stephen Wright, Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock. I'm running out of time. Okay, Heather asked, is Bearclaw invited to your wedding and does she get a +1? That bitch is not invited to my wedding because I'm sick of her stealing my thunder. I made a huge mistake building a robot that looks like me. I get no attention anymore, and all anyone wants to know is if they can meet her, and it's made me feel alone and sad. And I will murder my robot before my wedding so she doesn't ruin my day. Fixin, thank you for asking, why is my face so shiny? It's so shiny because I cover it in creams, oils, and sunscreens because I'm afraid of people like you thinking I look old. #Hollywood. Hi, Heather. Thank you for asking about how my fiance felt about the nipple photo leak. I'm going to be honest. I think he was thrilled because it's kind of the only chance he really has to see my boobs at this point because I'm always out of town. I wish that the photo didn't look so medical and unsexual, but I think at this point he'll take what he can get. How dare you ask this question? I grew up on Pop-Tarts. I'm white trash. I was basically breastfed Pop-Tarts, and the best Pop-Tart flavor, obviously, is s'mores. S'mores Pop-Tarts are like the cherry Starbursts, you know? And regular Pop-Tarts with no icing on them, get the fuck out of here. That's like the buttered popcorn Jelly Belly of the Jelly Belly ilk, in my personal opinion. A lot of people ask about this. What is my skin regimen? Well, first of all, I was on Accutane twice. Full disclosure. I don't even know if that shit's legal anymore, but I took it despite the warnings against anal bleeding. Jury's still out on that. Lotion P40, Biologique Recherche. Source Natural Skin Eternal Serum. Derma Roller. Also limit sun exposure like I do by staying inside due to crippling social anxiety. Okay, my favorite serial killer is the owl from The Staircase because I think that the owl did it! Yes! Totally! The owl totally did it. Google owl dive bombing people in South Carolina. You heard it here Owl did it. I'm telling you.
Explains the scratches.
Explains the scratches on the head. It could only be a talent. It's so obvious. All right, if I weren't in stand-up, what would I be doing? I have a dream to start a business where I write celebrity apologies if they owe an apology. And in these apologies, they would have the words, "I'm sorry," somewhere in them. Hit my Venmo. Oh, shalom, more Cowbell 11. Love your handle. A lot of people think that I've gotten my cheekbones done. I don't know what that means. I've not had my cheekbones done. I have not even had Botox in my forehead. A lot of people think that I have, and I'm at the point now where I'm going to take it as a compliment and move on. In my special, I do talk about one cosmetic procedure that I have had. Hint, hint. Take a look. My first celebrity crush as a kid was, wait for it, Edward Furlong. What happened to that guy? I think he freed lobsters from a pet store. I don't know. That's the last thing I heard. But I used to write letters to him, and I would send them to Tiger Beat magazine. Still have love in my heart for him. And also Jason Priestley from 90210. Still kind of my crush. Was Googling him last night. It's who I am. Yes, I get starstruck a lot, and it's not cute, and I have a lot of shame around my behavior. When I met Margaret Atwood, who wrote The Handmaid's Tale, I started hysterically crying. When I met Forrest Whitaker at a Starbucks, I ran away from him. He tried to say hello to me, and I started sprinting in the opposite direction. I was so nervous. And when I met Sam Jackson, my brain went offline, and I asked him how much money he has, which is insane. Okay, I don't know when Violet was born, so I don't for a fact know what her rising sign is, but based on the fact that she needs a lot of attention and she's very stubborn and kind of aggressive and oftentimes likes to put parts of people's bodies in her mouth, I think Leo. I've dated a couple Leos and it's very similar. Now I'm going to have Leos come after me.
Astro Twitter is like a real thing right now.
Thank you everyone who asked questions or gave a shit about my life. Thank you for invading my privacy. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Now I'm going to sign off because I don't want to be clogging everybody's feeds with a million videos of me being super nasal and shiny. I'm good in small doses, and I know that about myself. Now I'm going to try to turn this off without looking down. I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I'm just going to go full John Travolta, like he does on his Instagram videos, and just look down, try to find the button, and turn it off. Love you. Mean it. Bye.